What's up, y'all? It's Zach. We live in corporate, and look, special announcement. I rarely ever make announcements on, other folks' podcasts, but I have something really special to talk to y'all about, and it can't wait. It can't wait. Okay. So if y'all heard my story at any point in time, y'all know as a first generation corporate professional person, I didn't graduate from college really understanding how to navigate these spaces, these white spaces, which is why living corporate is a thing. It's because we're trying to create content that centers and affirms marginalized people and gives them a space where they can be heard and appreciated, but also gives them the insight that they may not have because they're probably one of the onlys in whatever space they operate in, right? Whatever 9-to-5 job they have, they're probably one of the few there. Well, we've been really making content and creating things for folks when they get to corporate America, when they get to the job, whatever that job may be. Corporate America just means 9 to 5, right? We've yet to create anything that's really specific for folks who are about to get into the job, who are about to enter the workforce. I'm really excited to make an announcement right here. We got something called the Access Point. The Access Point is a weekly live webinar show where we're going to invite special guests to talk to Black and brown college students who are getting ready to enter the workforce and give them the real talk that they don't even know that they need. But y'all know the stuff that y'all wish y'all would have had before y'all got to the workforce. We're trying to have those conversations right now, and they're going to be targeted and focused for Black and brown college students and recent alumni. Okay. So in the show notes, there's going to be a link, a sign up form. Click the link. If you are a young person, right? You just graduated from college or you're about to graduate from college. I want you to click that link. I want you to check it. I want y'all to register. Our first show is on September the 15th. That's a Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now it's live, so you can participate live, or you can just check out the website and all the content will be recorded. You can check out the recorded. But don't you want to interact live? You know what I'm saying? We have a great hosts. We got Tristan Layfield from Tristan's Tips. We got Tiffany Tate, a career coach. We got Brandon Gordon, aka BG, great guy. And we have the Mike Yates. Mike Yates, a TEDx speaker, educator, mentor, public speaker. I'm telling you, great program. It's called The Access Point, The Access Point, The Access Point. First episode on September the 15th at 7 p.m. Central, live. You can catch the recording on living-corporate.com or livingcorporate.tv. All right, y'all. Peace.
What's going on, Living Corporate? It's Tristan back again to bring you another career tip. Today, I want to talk about starting a new job remotely. Since COVID-19 has started, many of us began working from home. With more and more companies deciding their workforce will be working from home for the foreseeable future, that means many new hires will be starting jobs remotely as well. This can be a challenge because oftentimes you don't get to meet your boss and colleagues in person, and most of your onboarding process will be self-guided. So here are 5 tips to help you start off on the right foot. First, stay in contact with your manager. Since you are in the office, it is much more difficult for your boss to know what's going on. And you know what they say, out of sight, out of mind. That means you need to make yourself and the work you do more visible than you typically would. I suggest setting up regular one-on-ones by video to not only establish your relationship with your boss, but to keep them up to date on how onboarding and your work is going. Second, set up time to meet coworkers one-on-one. You don't want your first communication to be requesting something from them and they don't even know who you are. Since you don't have the benefit of just chatting in the hallways of the office, try to replace those casual interactions by reaching out to each person on your team with an introductory email and a request to set up a meeting. This can be by video call, or it can just be over the phone if everyone is zoomed out, but you want to make the time to begin developing relationships with your team. Third, don't be afraid to ask more questions than you normally would. I know oftentimes we shy away from asking too many questions for fear of looking like we don't know what we're doing, but that line of thinking is completely wrong in this instance. Asking questions should show your manager that you are engaged in taking ownership of your onboarding and learning process. It may also help them iron out kinks in their virtual onboarding process, which will help future new hires. Fourth, if you weren't assigned a mentor, then find one. Identify someone on your team in the same time zone as you that you can establish a good virtual connection with. Ask this person if you can come to them with any questions that you may have over the next couple of weeks. And if they say yes, figure out what the best method of communication is for them and make sure to use that method since they've graciously agreed to help you. Fifth, set up a dedicated space to work. One of the mistakes that many people make when first working from home is thinking they can just work on the couch or in bed. While tempting, these spaces don't put you in the right mindset for work and often lead to low productivity. The day before you start, set up a workspace complete with a comfortable chair, a desk, and all the tech your company provided you. That way you can spend your first day focused solely on your onboarding. Remember, many companies and organizations are new to remote onboarding and remote work in general, so you probably want to pack your patience as this is an adjustment for all parties involved. This tip was brought to you by Tristan of Layfield Resume Consulting. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Layfield Resume, or connect with me, Tristan Layfield, on LinkedIn.